Okay, good day everyone. We are still in chapter 5, which is logic. Then for today's discussion, we are going to talk about the conditional and biconditional. First, conditional statements. It can be written in if P then Q form or in if P Q form. So for instance, all the following are conditional statements. It's like this. If we order pizza, then we can have it delivered. If you go to the movie, you will not be able to meet us for dinner. If n is a prime number, if n is a prime number greater than 2, then n is an odd number. So in any conditional statement represented by if p then q or by if p q, the p statement is called antecedent and the q statement is called consequent. Example, if our school was this nice, I would go there more than once a week. So our antecedent is our school was this nice, and a consequent, I would go there more than once a week. If you don't get in that plane, you'll regret it. Antecedent, you don't get in that plane. Consequent, you'll regret it. Conditional statements. So, in the arrow notation, the conditional statement, if P then Q can be written using arrow notation P arrow Q. So it can be read as P if P then Q or P implies Q. So pwede ang pagbasa dito is either if P then Q or P implies Q. To determine the truth table for P implies Q, consider the advertising slogan for web authoring software product that states, if you can use word processor, you can create a web page. So this slogan is conditional statement. So the antecedent is P, which is you can use word processor, and the consequent Q, you can create a web page. So in this given example of truth table for conditional statement, so in the first column, we're going to put the P or antecedent. So dito, nakalagay kanina, sa example natin is, you can use a word processor. So always nating lalagay tong given na mga nandito. So sa P, always din nakalagay true, true, false, false. And on the other hand, in our Q, true, false, true, false. So given din siya. So ang need nating sagutan is yung P implies Q. So dito, sabi dito, kapag true yung P mo and yung Q mo is true pa din, the answer of P implies Q is true. While if P is true, then Q is false, the answer of P implies Q is false. Then, kapag yung P natin is false and yung Q is true, true siya. So kapag yung P natin is false, then yung Q is false, ang sagot is true pa din. So here's the conditional statement of truth table. P, like I said, here are the given answers. Then Q is true, false, true, false. So here's the result of the past example, which is yung kapag true is true, kapag true, true, true siya. Then kapag true, false, false. Kapag false, true, true. Then kapag P is false, then yung Q is false, true siya. Take note of this row, which is yung row number 2. Sabi dyan, the conditional of P implies Q is false if P is true and Q is false. So sabi dyan, the conditional of P implies Q is false kapag daw yung P natin is true and yung Q is false. Yan lang yung tatandaan natin dito sa conditional statement. So kapag sa iba na, so kahit mag false true pa yan, ang sagot natin is true. And kapag false false, true pa din siya. We are going to construct a truth table for a statement involving a conditional statement. We are going to construct this truth table. So first, we are going to do is to put the given. First, lalagay mo natin yung sa P, true, true, false, false. Then yung sa Q naman, true, false, true, false. First thing to do is i-solve muna natin yung nasa loob ng parentheses. So, we are going to put the given, we're going to copy this given in the P. So, nakalagay dito, true, true, false, false. On the next naman, lalagay natin dito sa Q, true, false, true, false. Then, sunod dito, lalagay natin sa P is yung dito ulit. True, true, false, false. So, next thing to do is, we're going to get this. So, sabi dun sa implies, na kapag true daw yung P, then yung Q is true din, ang magiging sagot niya is true. So, next is kapag daw true, yung P natin and yung Q is false, so magiging sagot niya is false. Next, sunod na is true na siya kasi kapag yung first statement is false, then yung Q statement is true, true siya. Next, if the P statement is false and the Q statement is false, ang sagot niya is true pa din. So, in the next step, we're going to get this conjunction. But before that, kukunin muna natin yung sa P. So, lalagay natin muna yung true, true, false, and false. So, para makuha natin yan, kukunin natin yung dito, yung ito. Kukunin natin yan. Tapos, ito. Para makuha natin yung conjunction. So, sabi daw dun sa conjunction, kapag both statement is true, then it is true. If one statement is false, then it is false. So, ang true lang, both statement is true lang dito is yung row number 1. So, true na to. So, dito, since may mga false na siya, yan, so magiging sagot niya is false na din. Yan. So, after natin makuha to, is, ito na yung magiging P natin. Then, implies, so itong dito magiging Q na to. So, para magkaroon tayo dito ng sagot sa implies. Sabi doon, ang condition lang naman dun sa conditional statement. So, kapag true yung nandito sa P natin, then yung Q is yung Q is false, saka lang siya magiging false. So, if kapag hindi, ang magiging sagot niya is true. So, we're going to get this. So, if P is true, then Q is true, so ang sagot niya is true. So, if the second statement is if our P is true, ay false. If our P is false, then our Q is true. The statement is true. So, if our P is false, then our Q is false, true pa din siya. Then kapag yung F is false, yung P natin is false pa din, then yung Q is false, true pa din siya. So, here's the final answer. Final answer natin. Yan. And that's all. So, nasolve na natin siya. Next, this is the equivalent form of conditional statement. So, the truth table for negation of P disjunction Q is shown in table 5.9. So, here's the table. So, dito daw is ang truth table nito is equivalent niya is yung truth table nito. So, solve natin siya kung paano nangyari ito. So, unang gagawin natin is lalagay muna natin yung mga given. So, since yung P is naka-negation, babalik na rin natin siya. So, since dito true, magiging false na siya. True, false, false, true, then yung false, true again. So, sa Q, ikakopy lang natin siya since wala naman ibang sign. True, false, true, false. So, sabi sa disjunction, if the two statement is false, then it is false. If the one statement is true, then it is true. So, dito, if the one, sabi dun, if one statement is true, then it is true. So, true siya. Sabi pa daw dun is kapag both false, yung statement is false siya. So, kapag merong isang true, true na siya. Nun. So, here's the final answer. So, same siya dun sa P implies Q natin. So, meron tayo dun true, false, true, true. Okay. Let's proceed now. So, an equivalent form, the conditional P implies Q is equivalent to disjunction of negation of P, disjunction Q. So, like kanina, yung sinolve natin, equivalent silang dalawa. Write a conditional in its equivalent disjunctive form. So, write the following, its equivalent disjunctive form. So, dito, una nating example is, if I could play the guitar, I would join the band. So the solution, in each case we write the disjunction of the negation of the antecedent and consequent. So sabi dyan, I cannot play the guitar or I would join the band. Yan. So ito disjunction to, di ba? Next, if Cam Newton cannot play, then his team will lose. Ito yung sa conditional. Ito naman sa disjunction, Cam Newton can play or his team will lose. Yan. Simple as that. So the negation of the conditional. Since dun kanina is equivalent yung negation of P, conjunction of Q. So ang equivalent naman nun is yung P conjunction of negation Q. So, here's the equivalent niya. Ganun lang. Same lang nung nauna. Here's the negation on conditional statement. If they pay me the money, I will sign the contract. So, sabi dyan, they paid me the money and I did not sign the contract. Dun sa conjunction, ang ginagamit naman natin is yung and. So, ayan, yung and. Yung diyan lang ang nilagay. So, if they pay me the money, I will sign the contract. So, kapag may nasa conjunction na siya, they paid me the money, and I did not sign the contract. If the lines, next example, if the lines are parallel, then they do not intersect. Sa conjunction naman, the lines are parallel and they intersect. Nun. Proceed na tayo sa biconditional. Sa biconditional, the statement P implies Q, conjunction of Q implies P is called biconditional and is denoted by P, biconditional Q, which can be read as P if and only if Q. So this arrow notation can be read P if and only if Q. None. So here's the truth table for biconditional. Sa row 1, meron tayong true, false, false, true. Yan. Kasi ganito. So sa P muna, lalagyan natin yung mga given, then sa Q, yung given naman. Ang solution niyan is ganito, P implies Q, then Q implies P, and then sa biconditional. So, babalik rin lang natin yung gaya nung kanina sa conditional. So, ganito. Ito yung ginawa natin. Yung true, since yung true, true siya. Yung true, false, naging false siya. So, since yung P is false, then yung Q is true siya. Then kapag yung P is false, then yung Q is false, true pa din siya. So on the other hand, yung Q, kapag true yung Q and yung P is true pa din siya. Then since yung Q is false, then yung yung P is true siya. So, meron pa. Since yung Q natin is true, then yung P is false, the answer is false. Then Q is false, then P is false pa din. Ang sagot niya is true. So, dito sa biconditional, ang lagi lang nating tatandaan is kapag yung isang statement is false, the answer of that is false. So, kapag hindi sila parehas, the answer of that is false. Like this. So, if the statement is true and true, the answer is true. If P is false, then Q is false, the answer is true. Then, kapag P is Q ay true and yung Q is false, false siya. Then kapag yung P is false, then yung Q is true, false pa din siya. Yan lang yung tatandaan sa biconditional. Here's the example. P, if and only if Q is equals to this equation. So, unang gagawin natin is lalagyan mo natin yung P and Q. Then, yung sa biconditional, lalagyan natin sa gitna. Yan yung unang gagawin natin. Yan. Next, ganun. Next thing to do is, lalagay natin yung mga given. Next, ayan. Yun yung sa Q naman. Yung sa Q and yung sa P. Unahin natin yung mga nasa parentheses. So, dito, lalagyan mo natin yung true. Kukunin natin yung nasa yung conditional nitong dalawa. So, P implies Q. Here's the answer. Then yung Q implies P. Here's the answer. Next thing to do is, gamitin natin dyan is yung conjunction na ang ibig sabihin is, sabi daw sa conjunction kanina, kapag both statement is true, it is true. Then one statement is false, it is false. So, kapag daw both statement is true dito sa dalawa, ang sagot niya is true. Then kapag one statement is false, magiging false na siya. It's like this. So, true pa din yung sagot. So, it is correct. To determine the truth value of a biconditional. So, state whether each biconditional is true or false. So, letter A, x plus 4 equals 7 if and only if x is equals to 3. So, both equations are true when x is equals to 3. And both are false when x is not equal to 3. So, both equations have the same truth value for any value of x. So, this is a true statement. On letter B, x squared is equals to 36 if and only if x is equal to 6. So, if x is equals to negative 6, the first equation is true and the second equation is false. Thus, this statement is false. So, that's all. Here's the quiz. You're going to construct a truth table for each statement. Hindi na siya encoded. So, ang gagawin nyo is isurat nyo na lang sa bond paper or yellow pad. So, it should be readable. And pipicturean nyo siya gamit yung cam scanner na application, then transform it into PDF. So, that's all. Thank you and good luck.